Absolutely had to have train sets. The kids would, as soon as they could, get it and go to the toy page and see, okay, I want this toy, I want that toy, you know. Prepare a list for Santa.
A lot has changed in the way Christmas has been marketed over the past century, but a lot also remains the same.
Advertising even back then, you could buy a little truck to deliver Coca-Cola.
The Western Development Museum's Curatorial Center has a huge collection of catalogs that span the decades and tell the tale of not just what items were popular, but the times themselves.
In the 30s, the catalogs were pretty subdued. Yes, they still wanted you to buy, but not very many people had a lot of money back in the 30s. So the catalogs are quite subdued, no color inserts because they cost too much. The companies were suffering too.
A decade earlier, the Roaring Twenties were exemplified by full color layouts, as well as colorful terminology used to sell a store's wares. During the first half of the 20th century, using mail-order technology wasn't just a convenience. In rural areas, it was a necessity.
People would have to travel 10 or 15 miles to town. The roads wouldn't be very good. When it rained, the roads were impassable. So if you got mail, you could go through it, you could order clothes, toys, furniture.
Typically, orders would be shipped by rail to the closest town, with customers paying the freight.
It was like Christmas twice. First of all, when you received the catalog, and then when you received your order.
That meant that virtually every type of business offered a catalog of their items, ranging from small leaflet types to lavish ones that resembled a hard-covered children's book that came out in the post-war boom period.
A lot of color pages, so a lot of things on babies, because this, of course, is when all the babies were born, the baby boomer time.
Club says the most popular items have pretty much remained toys, jewelry, and gadgets. However, the hot items in technology have changed somewhat over the years.
Just open it up here. Radios. So the latest electronics. The new look for 1959. I'm old enough I can remember these.
The catalogs have been donated to the WDM, and Club says they are useful to the museum not just for the stories they tell, but also in helping identify and date items that come in. They are also available for use by members of the general public.
We've had people come in and say, you know, I got a toy, or I got something back, I think it was the mid-50s, I don't have it anymore. Do you have a catalog? Can I look through them? You know, when you find it for them, and you can tell them what year it was and what the price was. Retail for $3.85.
For Go Saskatoon, I'm Simon Hyatt.